Well, instantly solve these questions with the binomial theorems and binomial expansion and its application. So, lot of questions are solved in previous lecture and previous lot of lecture. So, you have to clear is binomial expansion with their application. So, lastly, I want to solve these questions are so important, and these questions are come to the in front of exam. Well, firstly, the questions are criterion question and important maths. So find the coefficient of x to the power r of the expand of 1 minus 2x plus 6 whole to the power minus 1 is 3 to the power r plus 1 minus 2 to the power r minus 1, and show that the expansion of 1 minus 4x whole to the power minus half is coefficient of x to the power r is factorial 2r divided by factorial r whole square. And third question, show that the coefficient of x to the power 4 is 4n of the expand 1 plus 2x 1 plus x might divide by 1 minus x whole square. Well, firstly, the solve this first question is 2 marks. Given the expand of function is 1 minus 5x plus 6 whole to the power minus 1 and 1 by, so 1 by 1 minus 3x minus 2x plus 6, that's why 1 minus 3x minus 2x into 1 minus 3x, so that implies 1 minus 3x into 1 minus 2x. And we have to formula is applicable 1 minus x whole to the power minus 1 plus x plus x square plus up to dot plus x to the power n is the expansion of 1 minus x whole to the power minus 1. So you have to clear that the formula and advance this. Now this function is fraction. So previous lectures are clear this fraction function. So 1 minus 3x is equal to 0, x equal to 1/3. So 1 minus 3x into 1 minus 2 by 3. That 1 minus 2 by 3, that's why is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 plus 1 minus 2x. 1 minus 2x, that means 1 minus 2x equal to 0, x equal to half. So that's why 1 minus 3 by 2 minus half is a 1 minus 2x. That's why, so 1 by 3, that means 1 divided by 3 or 3, 1 by 3 and 3 to the power 3 divided by 1 minus 3x minus 2 divided by 1 minus 2x is a partial fraction. So you have to clear this maths obviously and collecting good marks. I think that, so that's why 3 into 1 minus 3x, 1 minus 3x whole to the power minus 1, 2 into 1 minus 2x whole to the power minus 1. that implies 3 into 1 minus 3x 1 plus 3x plus 3x whole square plus up to dot dot plus 3x whole to the power r whole to the power r. And this is the formula. You have to apply this the formula. So minus 2x minus 2 into 1 plus 2x plus 2x whole square plus up to dot 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 plus 2x to the power r. That implies we have to clear that coefficient of x to the power r. Coefficient of x to the power r. We have to find out the function of coefficient to the x to the power r. Now the required coefficient of x to the power r is 3 into 3 to the power r minus 2 into 2 to the power r. That's equal to 3 to the power r plus 1 minus 2 to the power r plus 1. This is the result, and you have to advance day after day in deeply. Is a number 2. It's so easiest, but you have to practice, then obviously easiest, and you have to not deeply practice, then you are not collecting good marks. And number 2, given the expand of function is 1 minus 4x whole to the power minus half. That's why x to the power, coefficient of x to the power r. So coefficient t r plus 1 equal to minus half into minus half minus 1 minus half minus 2, that's minus half into minus r plus 1 divided by factorial r into x to the power minus 4x whole to the power r is a formula. That's why that's equal to minus whole to the power r, and my half and 3 by 2 and 5 by 2 dot 2r minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 by factorial r into minus 1 to the power r 4 to the power r x to the power r. That's why minus 1 to the power 2r and 1 3 5 up to dot 2r minus 1 divided by 2 to the power r factorial r into 4 to the power r x to the power r. Well, so 1 3 5 up to dot 2r minus 1 divided by 2 to the power r factorial r and 4 to the power r x to the power r. Okay, clear? Of course clear. So and you have to practice deeply, then obviously memorize this the system. So that's equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to dot 2r minus 1 into 2r into 2r, that divided by 2 to the power 2r factorial r into 2 4 6 dot 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 2r, that implies into 4 to the power r x to the power r, that implies 2r factorial divided by 2 to the power r factorial r and 2 to the power r factorial r and 2 to the power 2r x to the power r, that implies is equal to 2 to the power 2r factorial r তার হোল স্কয়ার and 2 to the power r 2 to the power 2r তার মানে x to the power r. So the required coefficient, so the required coefficient of x to the power r is 2r divided by factorial r তার whole square. So then the proved. It is so easy, but not so easy. If we have to deeply practice, then obviously clear this process. I think that. So, well, thank you and thanks everybody.